Hello, I'm Arnav, and today we're going to be solving a STAT 350 Fall 23 Exam 1 paper by doing, a question. By doing question 4. Let's get to it. Okay, so over the past decade, the dean at a leading university has observed a pattern in the mathematics placement exam of incoming freshmen. He says that there's a normal distribution, so that's important, with a mean of 82 and a variance of 64. Okay. Consider a scenario where a random sample of 35 incoming freshman students is selected. So n is 35. In this context, describe the sampling distribution, okay, of the sample mean. So x bar, which is the sample mean, will also follow a normal distribution. This is because the population follows a normal distribution, so the sample itself must follow a normal distribution. Okay. Um, the sample mean is equal to the population mean of 82, and sample standard deviation is equal to this, what I'm going to write here. So the square root of the population variance over n, 35. So this is equal to x bar following normal distribution with mean 82 and with standard deviation 1.352. Yep, 64 by 35 square root is 1.352. Okay, let's see. We have to clearly state the name of the distribution. Okay, it's normal distribution, clearly stated. We have to identify the parameters, yep, mean and standard deviation, and we have to determine the value, and we have done that. So part A is done here. Part B. What is the probability that the mean score of a sample of 35 students is at least 80? Okay, so in order to find this, we write down a probability that the mean score, so x bar, is at least 80. So it is greater than equal to 80, right? Now, in sorry, in normal distributions, it does not matter if a value is greater than equal to something or just greater than. So this is equal to probability x bar is greater than 80, which is equal to 1 minus probability that x bar is less than equal to 80, right? So this is equal to 1 minus probability that your z is less than equal to 80 minus 82 over 1.352. So this is equal to 1 minus your probability of z being less than, let's put in the calculator. Yep, negative 1.48. So this is 1 minus 5, negative 1.48. Okay, let's make the graph. So negative 1.48 is somewhere here, and we are finding this area, which is also equal to this being 1.48 and us finding this area. So in order to find the yellow area, we can do 1 minus 5 of 1.48. This so is equal to 1 minus 5 of 1.48, which is just 5 of 1.48. And now we will use the z table to find this. So I have the z table right here. What I can do is I can go to 1.48. So here is 1.4, and if I keep going, here is 0.8. So 1.48 is 0.9306. So is equal to 0.9306. My answer is 4 dB, which is the standard for STAT 350. Okay, now we go to question C, part C. What values of X bar would represent the lower 12.51th percentile of the average score? Okay, so basically on this graph, they want us to give us this Z such that this area right here is equal to 12.51%. So which is just 0.1251. Right. So basically, if this is Z, then its inverse over here, negative Z, would give us this area, which will also be 0.1251. So basically 1 minus phi of negative z is equal to 0.1251. So phi of negative z is equal to 1 minus this number, 1 minus 0.1251, which is 0.87, sorry, 49. So now I need to find the phi inverse of 0.8749. We go back to our z table and we go here. So I see that 0.8749 is found, let's see, 0.8729, and then right next to that 0.8749. So this is found next to 1.1 and 0.5. So negative z is equal to 1.15 and z is equal to negative 1.15. But this is the z value. It doesn't give us the actual answer in proportion to the x bar. So negative 1.15 is equal to x bar minus 82, which is the mean, over 1.352, which is the standard deviation. So we solve for this and we get our x bar is equal to 80.4452. That, and yep, they haven't mentioned which TP, so we will leave it in 4 TP. And these are all three of our answers. Thank you.